zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, a nice spin. And now running right through him. That's a big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys! One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense. Like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
And it's now a 7-2 ball game. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Thomas. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of
16 yards, a 1st down.
Ravens.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
At the 11
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Prescott's going to keep this. Nice footwork at the 25. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 34. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Prescott going to keep again. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. On 2nd down, Elliott fights free yet again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
That's a gain of 2.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Blake Jarwin, 46 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now Mike McCarthy's saying, let's go for 2.
Point conversion.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make it.
Okay, sorry guys, my mic wasn't working. That's why I had to get up.
Quick decision and make it right now.
There the offense wins the battle for 2.
Did you see those plays?
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
And Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to bounce that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Snap.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
That's almost a sack.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
Mark Andrews already got hurt. So this year,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into a double team,
let's
and it's
go!
intercepted.
Touch! No, no.
Xavier Woods with a pick.
INT. Let's go.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes.
And that's caught inside the 35. And some room to maneuver. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play here for Dallas. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Prescott from the gun. And his throw here's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Zuerlein's kick is
just
up and
barely.
And that will swell the lead to 16.
Okay, bye, guys. Okay, never mind. Now, bye.
Maybe a little fortunate there.